Thank you for joining Ask Kristi, where women talk about anything. I am Kristi, your host. Thank you for listening to me today. Now, today I'm going to be talking with the men on dating tips, and a lot of it applies to women as well, but thought I could help some of these men out on what women expect on a first date. Now, dating can definitely be a tricky business. What am I going to wear? Where should I take or meet her? How much should I say? Who should pay? How soon after my date should I call? And that's for the dates that go well to get that call. And with so many questions, it's hard to focus on actually getting to know your date. Now, first impressions are always important. Your ripped jeans and cap that's on backwards, which my boyfriend says is a deal breaker, may be lucky, guys, but remember, this will be the first impression your date gets of you. Of course, you should never pretend to be someone that you're not, but a girl might like to see that you take a little pride in your appearance. Don't worry, doesn't mean you have to wear a full tuxedo, but having a shower or shave and putting on something suitable will help you impress your date and get you off to a good start. Now, a little cologne that's not overpowering is a plus for me. Just make sure it's not brewed. That was back in my high school days. Now, all you have to worry about is turning up on time. I'm a big person on being on time, and it shows respect for your date. Make date plans for somewhere you're going to feel comfortable. Dating can be a frightening experience. If she's asked you to pick somewhere, help cut through those nerves by arranging to meet up in a familiar territory. This will help make you feel more comfortable. And although you might want to avoid your normal Saturday night pub as bumping into your exes or other women you might still be dating could be a little bit distracting. Be confident. By far, confidence is attractive. If you're a little shy, practice beforehand and talk to people you don't know. While on your date, pick a subject that you're enthusiastic about, such as a hobby. She will sense your confidence as you talk passionately about it. Many people may also be shy about their appearance. You may not be 6 foot tall with a six pack, but it's more attractive to a woman to show that you're comfortable in your own skin and happy being you, and she won't mind your less favorable features. Now, don't do all the talking. Let me say this again. Don't do all the talking. There's nothing worse than going on a date and not getting a word in. Now, if this date goes well, there will be lots more opportunities to share your stories in the future. Mix up the conversation by asking your date questioning. Listening is very important as it shows that you are interested in what she has to say, even though not all the time the other person's interest may interest you. Keep your conversation fun and lighthearted. Now, on your first date, you don't want to get into an in-depth conversation about why you don't enjoy your job or other issues you've been having. Yes, you do have to be serious sometimes, but in the early stages of dating, guys, have some fun. Serious stuff can come later. Avoid the ex conversation. Talking about your ex is a dangerous territory. It's the best way to end a date, and it's unlikely that your date will be interested, and it can make things feel awkward between you. Now, if your date does bring up the subject, try to keep the answer short and reassure her that your past history is your past and that you want to spend time getting to know her instead. And turn off your phone or keep it on silent. There's nothing more annoying than your phone's ringing while trying to spend quality time out with your date, and it's just irritating. I mean, if you can't turn it off due to some calls that you must take, please put it on silent. She's going to appreciate you're taking the time to engage with her fully. Now, share the bill or not to share. Whether you're dating a feminist or not, most women will assume that they are paying for their share of the bill, but some will not. I am personally a little old-fashioned. I still believe the man should pay, but there are some women out there who just want a free meal, so I am leaving that one up to you. Now, if you don't want a second date, don't say you'll call her. You'll end up feeling bad and she might feel hurt. Just say, I had a great time tonight. If you do want to see her again, don't play games. Yes, in the films, they always leave it a couple of days to contact each other, but this isn't real life. If you don't contact her within a couple of days, you'll seem like you couldn't be bothered or didn't enjoy the date. The sooner you tell her what a great time you had, the better. One thing about my boyfriend that I loved when I first started dating him was his communication. He didn't let a day go by after our first date, and that's one of the reasons I'm still with him. Now, get feedback from a female friend. Dating is not something we learn at school. We simply have to jump in the deep end and see how it goes. But if you're looking to improve your dating skills, why not talk to a female friend? Discuss your last date, where you went, what you did and what you talked about. Everyone has different opinions, but it can help to give some useful feedback on how to be better on your next date. So I hope my advice has given you a bit more confidence in how to get more from your dating. And next week, we're going to be talking about dating tips for women. So get ready. Thanks for listening to me today. Please visit my website at ask-christy.com to subscribe to my newsletter. All of my links are also on there for my social media, so please follow me. Please email me with any questions and feedback that you would like for me to discuss on the show. And thanks again, and thanks. Just Ask Christy.